5, we just have to come out with a lot of energy. We have to come out fighting.
We have to be aggressive.
Every time we step on the court.
Guys are going hard.
Every possession, kailangan give your best effort.
Do or die na to eh.
Either you live to fight another day or you die.
Parang wala sa vocabulary namin yung salitang give up.
We're all fighters.
Talagang patayan na to. Confident pa rin ako na kami makakapasok sa finals.
We're gonna win it for you guys.
Do or die Sunday ngayong Mother's Day at All Out ang masasaksihan natin sa pagitan ng People's Champions ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel at ang Powerhouse Dynasty ng Talk and Text Tropang Texters. Nagsalita na ang magkabilang koponan. Patay kung patay, walang susuko at matira matibay. Ang tanong, kanino ang tagumpay? Ito ang inyong PBA. Kampihan na!
Barangay Ginebra will live to fight another game day. What a pretty stand. They left everything they had on the floor.
Yung ginawa na, sinaktan nila kami, nabuo yung mga dugo ng mga bata.
Oh! Crashes to the floor. That looked like a good hard playoff. And LA Tenorio giving Tony Mitchell a piece of his mind. Oh no! You can't do that! Lead, attacks, puts it up and in! The blur flowing by his defenders, much to the light of the sea of yellow. Steal by Ellis, the slam dunk game will sky!
He thought that Ginebra's lost it, but now they have come back.
Mitchell the left side, gets it on net! Nowhere to go, throws it off the glass for the champs!
It's going to be a long night for TNT, if that's the case for Macklin.
Tenorio has backlit sa kabilang dulo! Throw down! V-Mac! Barangay Ginebra forces sunset this coming Mother's Day Sunday.
And I'm expecting the same kind of colors going to
I
show
can't
up this
imagine
Sunday.
what goes down this coming Mother's Day. At matapos ng madismaya nung nakaraang Biyernes, itong Sea of Yellow known as TNT Nation is back in the building para ibuhos ang lahat ng kanilang suporta kontra naman dito sa libo-libong galamay ng barangay. Nandito po tayo sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum. A very special Mother's Day presentation, the mother of all sudden death games. It is gonna be the Talk and Text Tropang Texters, Mitchell and De Ocampo magsasanib para mapigilan na naman etong si Vernon Macklin and of course si Teniente Luis Alfred Tenorio. 48 minutes of what promises to be intense basketball. The People's Champion taking on the Powerhouse Dynasty. Ang mananalo uusod na papuntang kampyonato. Ang matatalo makikita natin sa Agosto na. Mag-umar dyan kasama si Coach Jojo Lastimosa, one of the 25 greatest to ever play the game of basketball. Coach Jolas, it is games like this na certain athletes ay nagkakagawa ng pangalan dito, nabubuo ang mga alamat.
Hindi mo ginagawa yung pangalan mo sa mga regular season games, elimination games. You make your name in games like this. Do or die games, championship games, playoff games. Dito lumalabas kung sino yung mga matatatag ng mga puso, malakas yung loob.
So ngayon, yan ang ating tututukan through 48 minutes of playoff basketball. Titignan nga natin sino ang mananaig. V-Mac matapos mapigilan. Bahagya back in game number 3. Aba game number 4, ibang klase ang kanyang ipinakita. 13 sa kanyang puntos doon sa final frame niya. Ibinuhos, including the go-ahead basket in that hell of a win. Pero hindi lang siya, pati yung mga kabarangay niya, ibang klaseng tagay para sa tagumpay ang kanilang inialay.
Vernon Macklin played out of his mind last game. And it was kind of unusual because usually yung average is always below, right around middle 20s. And he had 37. And not only that, he made the crucial free throws when they were needed for him to make those. And he made 78% of his free throws, and that's huge. Because before that game, Magu, they were only shooting 51%. But that game, he never shot 70% from the free throw line.
Speaking of unusual, eto namang Talk and Text, aba, parang hindi sila naglaro ng game 4 dahil etong import nila, 45 points nga ang ginawa pero wala masyadong nakuha na suporta mula sa locals.
Exactly right. And in order for TNT to win tonight, they have to get the other locals, the local support. They, Jason Castro was missing last game, and Larry Fonacer only had maybe 6 shots attempts, and that's not gonna do it with talk and text. Over-reliant on imports, that's not their MO. Their MO really is the whole team contributing to the cause of TNT. And right now, I'm looking at Mitchell at contributing in all aspects of the game.
For our Mother's Day treat in your 2013 PBA Commissioner's Cup semi-finals. Let's meet the starters. First, for your Talk and Text Open Texters. At power forward number 22, John Videos. Forward number 4, Harvey Carey. Center number 1, Tony Mitchell. Off guard number 10, Ryan Reyes. And at point guard number 17, Jason Castro. The head coach of the Topang Texas is Norman Black. And now here's a starting five for your Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. At forward number 45, Mac Baracel. Power forward number 21, Bernie Raimundo. At center number 22, Brennan Macklin. The off guard number 34, Chris Ellis. And the point guard, number 5, L.A. Tenorio. The head coach of Barangay Ginebra San Miguel is Al Francis Chua. The officials for this deciding game are Noel Kilingen, Edward Aquino, and Sherman Pineda. The alternate, Jimmy Mariano. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. Saan ka? PBA Kampihan!
So yan na nga po ang magiging starting unit ng magkabilang koponan. This is your do or die Mother's Day special. Live mula dito sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum. Ito po ang inyong Cebuana Luwilier PBA Commissioner's Cup Playoffs. Stop and Text will have first crack at the basket. Their band and their sea of yellow up on their feet na bigla namang dinadrown out ng mga galamay ng barangay. Ellis with the leather. Gets into Tenorio, looking to go back to Macklin. Barangay recovers and Barangay Ginebra looks to settle things down.
Ginebra overpassing a little bit. LA could have taken that shot already, or even Ellis could have gone straight to the basket.
Macklin with a jump hook. Mapalas, Harvey Carey para sa rebound. Castro lines it up. Misses on that three. Kirby secures the board at meron pang foul. Ang siya'y tamaan sa pagkuha ng rebound.
Interesting lineup maghupa dito sa TNT. Nag-start si John Perios and Ronnie Del Accomplished na there, who's doubtful for tonight. And siguro ginagawa ni Coach Norman, he's just trying to serve his real big man. I'm saying real big man, ito si Ali Big.
Opens up the scoring with a cooling triple. What a way to do so para sa Barangay Ginebra. What will Talk and Text do? Carry to Castro. Pull-up jumper. No good. Natapigan ng bola natin sa Talk. Ginagawa naman ni Ellis yun. Chris Ellis with Mitchell to feed. No go on the layup. Mitchell stop and pop three.
Mitchell still looking with that first 3-point shot in 2 games. He has missed 8 3-point shots last game.
Tenorio taking the contact, flipping it up, and puts it to the line for 2 shots.
Dapat ang ginawa ni Chris Ellis before that was exactly what LA did, going straight hard on the defender. So instead of evading in playoffs like this, you better go hard.
Tenorio coming off a 16.8 rebound, 8 assist ball game back in game number 4. Scores his first goal tonight. As we invite everybody to enjoy a weekend stay at Microtel by Wyndham, Santo Tomas, Batangas for only $3,888 per night. Valid on weekends until December 31, 2013. for reservations, call 899-7171 or log on to microtelphilippines.com. Microtel by Wyndham, a better place to stay. 5-0 na, nasa ating talaan, carry, bowls over. Kirby Raimundo, and that's an offensive foul.
Excellent ball and excellent move by the Kirby stepping in the driving lane of Harvey Carey.
Coach Jolas, is nerves starting to become a factor here? Look, index ko ano-ano na ang pinagdaanan nito through the recent dominance of the PBA. Pero is this Grado Barangay Ginebra getting to them this early in the game?
Very unusual for PNP to start like this. It looks like everyone's without experience. And Ginebra right now, it looks like the way we see it, they want this game more than PNP.
Mitchell on the move is fouled. 7-0 nasa ating talaan. As Rabah Al-Husseini will be checking into this game after this first free throw. Sa puntong ito, isali natin sa ating kwentuhan si Miss Jessica Mendoza.
Maguino Ranidel did seem to be a bit banged up before the game. Hindi nga ata siya nakapag-warm up pre-game and it took him a while to even enter the court before the game started. Pero sabi niya sa akin, klaro siyang problema sa physical na laro. Hindi lang daw siya papayag na maging emosyonal ang labanan. Kailangan daw lagi may natitirang pasensya at focus sa laro at wala siyang balak magdala sa mga pangyayari ngayong gabi, guys.
Thank you, Jessica. Sloganex finally gets a field goal. Teniente Mignis for three. Ryan Reyes for the rebound. Reyes to Castro on the move. Side steps against Tenorio. Puto pa rin. Galing kay Raimundo.
An early show of defensive mentality for Ginebra, particularly Kirby Raimundo.
Kala ni Jason Castro, nakawala na siya, pero the kid right there to stop him. Biglang ipasa ni Baranel sana papunta kay Macklin on the run. Castro barrels over Tenorio, no whistle. Castro underneath, out to Reyes for a three. Punches it through.
Another guy I'm looking to step up tonight, other than Jason Castro, is Ryan Reyes. Si Ryan, I don't know if he's dinged up a little bit, but he needs to step up tonight, and the three-point shot can also make him a little bit more confident.
Ang supply ng Blowing Legs sa 7-0 opening salvo ng Barangay Ginebra, 6-0 run. Agad yan ni Pina with his first basket of the game. Mitchell on the move. Nag-iwan itong si Barangay. Ganda ng crossover neto nito ni Mitchell.
He is just so smooth. I just want to see him pass a little more, especially down crunch time. Pag kasi sa kanya medyo nag-clog na, kailangan niya nang matutuhanapin yung teammates na.
Macklin against Filipinos gets into Ellis. Macklin again out to Barangay. Mitchell closes out on him. Alam sila kay Raimundo. 7 segundos siya. Shot clock. Delivers the 2 points.
He is just shooting the lights out. Kirby, if you look at his field goal percentage, itong conference, itong playoff na to, he's shooting over 50%.
Isa nga to sa mga unang pasahero ng Ginebra Coffee Machine. Him, Hatfield, and J.J. Halperbrand, they have definitely turned it up here in the playoffs. Tenorio, hinahanap si Macklin. Sobrang alang ipasa, napa-apologize kagad doon si Teniente.
Well, LA had to control that ball a little bit, and kung nakita niya lang sana, medyo nakababa na lahat ng mga depensa dito sa TNT. And no need to rush. At this point in the game, first quarter, and they already had 2 turnovers of forcing the passes inside of Macklin. They are just getting too excited.
Castro on the move. Both attack, pero merong foul. Castro sandwiched by both Raimundo and Macklin.
A little bit of what Jason Castro can do for you, even in a half-court situation. He can penetrate inside, even against big bodies.
Castro finally gets himself on the board. Another question mark para dito sa Copa. Maglalaro na ba si Martimas Jimmy Alapag as we take a look at the production of Jason Castro as we have gone along here in the semis.
Yeah, and you can see that he only had 7 points in that game. Not a function of himself playing badly, but I think it's more a function of the import dominating the basketball so much.
Macklin bothered by Ferriols. Ferriols napituan ang kanyang ikalawang personal foul. Ali Bake making his way to the scores table. Ito yung binabanggit mo, no? Baka pinapreserba si Ali para hindi siya makakuha ng early fouls, pero dalawa lang agad napulot ni John Ferrios.
Yes, at ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Norman. Kumbaga, dinireserve na lang yung mga fouls ng mga big guys na nakailan niyang gamitin down towards the end. And Ferrios made a good job for himself in the few minutes that he was inside.
Alusini clears the board. Pagkakataon ng Talking Text, makuha ang abante rito for the first time here in Game 5. Raimundo takes it away. Ali Bake in trouble, puts it up. No. Tenorio surveys the floor. Castro keeping in front of him. Nice pick and roll with Raimundo, and Kirby delivers his fourth point.
That pick and roll or pick and pop can roar all night for Ginebra, LA, and Kirby. And Kirby, again, he is very similar in terms of how they play to their running double combo where they can shoot inside and outside.
Another turnover by Talking Text. Tenorio walang kasama. Aatake pa rin doon sa gitna. Biglang yung kanyang tira. Merong foul on the rebound plate. Tenorio pa napituan.
Believe it or not, that was a really good shot by LA. He was actually wide open when he came in. Nobody was helping. And there was a pick and pop for Kirby, which is going to be crucial for tonight's game.
Talaga namang all roads lead to the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Ultimo mga Dapper Cards, Mr. B. Rodriguez and Alan Gay in attendance para sa ating 2-for-time Mother's Day Special Sunday dito lang sa inyong PBA. It is 13-10, Barangay Ginebra, abante ng tatlo before that timeout. Hingit 6 na minuto na dito na sa quarter number 1. Reyes going to Castro. Overshoots the mark si Dapper. Kanina pa, hindi tumatama. Free throw pa lang ang score niya.
Yeah, and that's okay. Eventually, he's gonna get his groove. He can really put the good players down.
0 for 6 na. And this is Jason Gaspas. Kirby misses from the perimeter. Mitchell na nagtabit ng bola. Mitchell. Dalawang defender na dinaanan niya against it over the peak. Ali at the post. Macklin looking to stop him. Ali couldn't carve the space. Couldn't sneak it through. Tenorio nagmamadali sa kabilang dulo. Talking Text defense assembling just in time.
Oh, Kirby needs to take that shot. He misses that shot, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna pass up a really good shot.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Tenorio for 3. Doesn't work. Reyes for the rebound, gets it out to Castro. Castro against Tenorio, going to the right side. In this, Reyes is there. Sobra. Macklin for the board.
Nothing going for D&D right now. They're giving themselves another chance by going to the offensive rebounds. They have double the rebounds already off of Ginebra.
Tenorio down to good of the defense. Kick out pass. Ellis for 3. Misses on that one. Kasama ng shooting sa ngayon itong Talking Text Textures. The one thing going for them is their defense is holding up. Tatlo ang kailangan nila ng pulin dito. Castro to Pink. Pull up short in Twitter. Ali delivers.
Finally, somebody has made a shot from the outside.
Coach Francis Chua wants to talk things over with his boys. 4:39 remaining in quarter number 1. Pasalamatan muna natin ang ating mga radio partners, lalong-lalo na yung mga nasa DCSR 918 AM Sports Radio, pati na rin ang ating ibang partners, 96.3 Easy Rock, 101.1 Yes FM, at sa 92.3. By the way, starting Wednesday, finals na natin ang ating Commissioner's Cup. So, itong ating PBA finals will be shown on TV5 at sa as LA comes up with the reverse. Tapos pati yung PBA radio, hindi lang sa DCSR 918 AM, makakasabay pa ng simulcast sa 92.3 sa FM.
Ang dami na tayong maabot ng mga kababayan natin. Hindi lang sa TV. Sa TV, dalawa-dalawa.
Oo. sa TV5 at saka sa Action TV as we take another look at this Prestone Cool play. Our Prestone Cool under pressure play brought to you by Prestone Cool and prevents overheating. Works better than water alone. Now in a cool new packaging. Pati sa global, sa Action TV International, tayo yung napapanood live all the way to the finals na parang hindi kinakatuwa ni Boss Willie Marcial. Palagi naman serious na si Boss Willie.
Was it Commissioner Kim Hinares that we saw on our morning?
Yeah, BIR Commissioner Kim Hinares and her husband.
Happy Mother's Day.
Pati Commissioner natin, si Attorney Chito Salud. 15-13 is the score. Barangay Ginebra still up but only by 2 points. Helterbrand now part of the five. Pull-up jumper. JJ gets his own miss. Helterbrand in traffic. Misses on his second attempt.
I think it was partially blocked by Ali Pinker at that time.
Want a shot on the catch. They go down low. Ali sa itan. One-hander. No good. Having mishandles na ang bola as we send you over to Miss Jessica.
Alam mo, maguganit pa lang kaaga sa laro. It's already an intense discussion sa huddles ng talking text. At ang lumalabas dun yung aggressiveness that they want to achieve on the court. And Coach Robert was talking about taking care of the basketball pag pumapasa sila because the team takes them to drive for the steal. But most important for Coach is that they try to outwork their opponents, guys.
Yeah, and you see the effort right at the start for both teams. But for TND, nothing really is going. Guys are driving to the basket, a little bit more jump shots. But you can see Ginebra on the other side, they are also driving her to the basket as shown earlier. Going up against a lot of big bodies.
16-13 is the score after that first make galing dito kay Teniente Tenorio. 5-2 already. Naman 9 minutes ang lumilipas sa bangbangan na ito. Tagiwa entering the shank by moment on that Ginebra bench. Mas relax pa sa ngayon nung buong game 4 halos makikita mo talaga yung tension dito kay Mark the Spark Tagiwa.
Yeah, and I think Ginebra just wanted to give himself a shot at Hasim Aaron Aban. Make his 3-point shot. Give himself a shot at getting to the finals. So, nainahan dito na sila and they can relax a little bit.
Tenorio has 12 on their shot clock. Gets it down low to Mitchell. Ikang bantay niya. 7 to shoot. Ellis has to go. Pulls up for a 3. Overshoots. Mitchell underneath. Nakunahan ni Aban. Natutong pa pala si Tenorio. Barangay Ginebra will reset this back.
The little things, the loose ball rebounds, those are the little things that you might need to win this game. Games like this.
Mitchell bothered by 2 defenders. Turns that level over. Or Macklin rather. Joshua Bistondo papasok na sa ating laro for the first time. Pagpapahingayin muna si Tenorio.
Warning on talking next assistant coach Nash Marcelo for improper bench decorum.
Warningan pa si Coach Nash for improper bench decorum. 17-16. Hawk and Tech still shooting for their first taste of the lead. Mitchell to Panashev. Bistondo trying to bother the babyface assassin. Panashev. Pull the line out of the Macklin.
Oh, that looks like it was going to count. I thought it hit the board first.
They go to JJ sa kabilang dulo. Naipit. Macklin.
Those are the kind of plays that get the crowd going. A block on the other end and a pass from JJ into the cutting and moving. Bernard Macklin finishing.
Sa inyo ng Mega Force Battery Tibay at lakas. 3-point play completed. 4 na naman ang abante ng Ginebra. Tony Mitchell 4 na puntos pa lang ang ginagawa para dito sa tropa. Looking for point number 6. Wala, kanya rin yung rebound. Ayaw talaga para dito kay Mitchell. Tumatakbo na ang Barangay Ginebra. Burgostondo with Helterbrand, Hatfield and Ellis on the run. He gets it over to Ellis. Gusto nila sa poste ni Miscarte. Etong si Imam. Meron na wala rin kay Ellis yung bola. Panashev trying to fancy dribble that one. Helterbrand to Burgostondo. And
guy can just turn so hot and just so cold. And right now, starting out with a three-point shot, it just might get him going.
Nakakatakot yan pag pumapasok ang unang tira neto ni Joshua Pistondo. Now Ellis wants to go back to back. Couldn't get it. Hatfield taps it to the wrong man. Less than a minute remaining in quarter number one. Mitchell almost lost it, picked up by Pete. Alisini from the elbow. Macklin with the board. Pangkin ang rebound yan para dito kay Vinap. Orbistondo is in the front court. Orbistondo. Oh, nice by Rudy. And Rudy will shoot the line for 2 shots. What a pass galing dito kay Josh.
And Rudy was the only guy he could have passed the ball to. And Rudy being such an excellent cutter, Orbistondo was caught him at the right time. Rudy didn't have to dribble.
Rudy Hatfield missed games 2 and 3 of this series. Pero pagbalik naman niya ng game 4, ibang klaseng depensa ang kanyang pinakita.
Rudy was one of the heroes in game 4. He was one of the reasons why they are playing right now for the knockout game. And he played excellent defense down the stretch in the last 2 minutes against Ronnie Dell and against the import.
24-16 is the score. Walo ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. One shares in trouble. Gets it up to carry. Hinahanap ito si Aban. Gustong post yan si JJ Elderman. Aban gets the clear out. Tutulong si Hatfield. Mitchell on the move. Puts it up and in.
That's okay. It's a tough shot for Mitchell and the shot clock was going down. For as long as his points are coming off double or triple teams, that's fine.
Last shot time para sa Barangay Ginebra. Orbistondo, bobbled it. Parakel fighting for it. Puts up a desperation. Oh my goodness! Parakel buries it. Referees will have to check the video. It looked like it left his hand. It looked like it was good.
It looks really good.
And the officials have counted it. Take another look at it, Coach Jonas.
And Josh right here, he was just over dribbling. And this is just a loose ball. And it eventually ended on the hands of Mac Barakael, and he had the presence of mind to launch it. Oh man, he had a lot of time.
Mac Barangay buries it from deep. At ganun-ganun lang, naging siyang bigla ang abante ng Ginebra. Witness hard-hitting MMA action in PXC 37. Sina Crisanto the Slugger Pipintonge ang makakalaban ni Michinori Tanaka sa May 18 po yan. Alas 7 ng gabi sa Inari Sports Arena at mapaparot ng alas 9 via satellite sa Active. Barangay Ginebra has built a 9-point lead at the end of the first frame. Kaya ang Topic Texans responding by bringing in their leader, the Mighty Mouse, Jimmy Alapag.
And I was a little bit surprised why Jimmy just came back now after injuring himself All-Star break. But one guy that definitely helped TNT is Jimmy Alapag. Not only because of his scoring, but with his leadership.
Hard crash to the floor. Rudy Hatfield faked out of his socks by Tony Mitchell. Kaya pinanganan na lang niya at siniguradong hindi makaka 3-point play opportunity. Kasama ni Hatfield sa section ng Mamaril. Barangay Helter Brandon Orbistondo. Si Mitchell naman ang makakasama sina Carey, Fonasher, Pete at nabanggit na natin itong si Alapag.
And one thing that has happened with the TNT with having an import, a guard import, is that instead of giving the burden to Jimmy and Jason to do the playmaking, ang nangyari dito is they have become actually a stand-up shooter dahil itong si Tony Mitchell na nag-create for them. And sometimes it's gonna work for you, but eventually you have to give the ball to Jimmy or to Jason Castro.
Hatfield to Mamaril. Puts it on the floor. Billy Mounts fouled as he lost that leather, causing him to lose the leather. Pete whistled for his second personal. Ayun yung masasakit na foul para dito sa Talk ng Text because you're reserving all of Pete's fouls para pagkakabantayan niya si Macklin.
Exactly right. And sometimes we tell our big guys that if you commit a foul, it has to be a foul above the shoulders. Ibig sabihin, sumusipal ka, ka-challenge ka. Hindi yung sumusunod ka.
Macklin Perioz is on the run. Bonacher lost it. Orbistondo slaps it off the arm of Larry Bonacher.
I thought Larry was fouled there, but the referee, the closest official, didn't have the right angle to call that foul.
Aranael. 11 points in total para dito kay Mac. And this is the first double-digit spread of this game. Ginebra by 11. Mitchell babawi. Lalim nung pinagtukutan. Nilawa pa ng ring. Rebound na kanino. Harvey Carey hustles for it. Alapag pulls the trigger. No. Perioz against 2. Gets it out to Mitchell.
0 for 10 so far for Tony Mitchell from the 3.
Another round to Orbistondo. Stopping back 3.
Kind of ill-advised, but that's what you get from Josh Orbistondo.
Bonacher couldn't carve the space. Gets it out to Perioz. Looking to extend the defense of Macklin. Sinking that jumper for a sport point. Minutes ang lumilipas sa ating second quarter. Elderbrand may tangan ng bola. Alapag on it. Now reaching in. Itong si Jimmy.
Substitution, Sergio Mundo for Rudy Gatfield, Jason Castro for Jimmy Alapag, Brian Reyes for Larry Bonacher.
Alapag short stint on the floor para kina Coach Norman. Hatfield pinabalik na rin sa bench. Balik dito si Raimundo.
I think Coach Norman is just testing the legs of here.
Elderbrand misses against the defense of Castro. Kanina malas din ni Castro back in quarter number 1. Jason Castro went 0 for 7 from the field. There's John Perioz is contributing here. He's got a total of 6.
Wow. See, well, you're not expecting this from John Perioz, but he's actually the one who's not in a hurry. But if he gets the ball, he knows exactly what to do with the basketball.
Macklin contra Perioz. Gets it back out to Orbistondo. Baseline jumper doesn't work. Castro magtitimon para sa mga asul ng tropang Texters. Big pick from Carey. Carey slides, stretches, gets the finger roll. That's a 6th na figural para dito sa tropa.
Yeah, good timeout for Al Francis. And just a couple of ill-advised shots for Ginebra that resulted in two or three baskets for Tokentex.
Mula dito sa libo-libong nasa loob ng Big Dome. Aba, si Bayani Agani, Barangay Nebra diehard yan in total support. At siya, hindi si Bayani. Ito si Ma'am, ang ating Fresco Fresh Face brought to you by Rain or Shine Fresco, the first and only odorless antibacterial and 100% elastomeric paint. Nice high low nasana kay Macklin. Pero Coach Jolas, as we had these free throws, just when it looked like, just when it seemed like at least this mammoth crowd ng ating pro Ginebra was starting to rattle etong Tokentex. They have found the way to settle themselves down there within 5 points again. How do you do that against a raucous crowd like this?
Well, TNT, we have to understand that these guys have experience in environments like this for the last 3 or 4 years already. And itong mga players na to, immune na to sa mga klaseng ingay ng crowd when crowd are against them. And in situations also like this, Magu, you cannot really rest on your lead at 10 points or 15 points. Everybody's gonna make a run. Either way.
2 for 2 on those free throws. Balik sa pito ang kailangan punuin ng tropa. Take to Reyes. Here's a 3. Air ball. That shot that he's asking to foul. Bola nasa Ginebra. Elderbrand kontra dito kay Aban. Macklin will offer the pick. JJ down low to Macklin. Out to Barangay. He's hit 2 of those. Kirby with a big rebound. JJ puts it on the floor. Macklin hesitates.
Just not comfortable going to his left hand.
Pero tatlo na kalaban doon. Nakagawa pa rin ng paraan. First 9 points.
Yes, nonetheless, he will have to go to his strong hand, and that's turning to his right jump hook.
Peak against Raimundo, making a spin. Jason Castro has yet to hit a field goal. Gets it over to Carey. Castro has 7 to work with. Castro nakawala ng bahagya. Out to Aban. Here's a three. Matalas, kanya rin yung rebound. They can reset, and that is exactly what Harvey Carey just did. Castro in traffic. Ali, ninagawa ni Carey. Hindi nagkakamoy yan doon. Nasa Ginebra ng bola. Raquel, hacked by Aban.
I don't know what Aaron was doing there. I thought that he could defend Mac there at the post.
Tomas Macho Ganado move ang ating sinisilip. Sampoting Mang Tomas, patok sa mga macho ng buhay nyo. Mang Tomas Macho Ganado.
Sinisiguro lang ni Aaron Aban na hindi makakaporma siya. Si Mac Raquel.
LA crashes to the floor.
Well, we have seen LA penetrate the defense of TNT, and it's giving pressure for TNT to collapse on him. And LA is going to continue to penetrate, and he doesn't really mind diving every time he goes to the basket. That's LA for you.
Dito naman, ito si LA Tenorio. Paganda ng paganda ang kanyang production as the semis have gone along. Plus 16 points in game 4. Binanggit natin kanina, sinamahan pa niya ng 8 rebounds and 8 assists.
And a very quiet game for LA. Sometimes we look for LA to score a bunch of points, but the little things, the other things that he does really well, the rebounding he does, is the playmaking, the court generalship. Hindi natin nakikita masyado kay LA. And he did that excellently last game.
Teniente tawag natin sa kanya, pwede rin general, pero mayroon din sign dito, mga barangay Ginebra faithful, pwede rin daw senador. Bukas si Boto, si Tenorio.
Number 5 down, sa Palota.
Ali B, jump hook is good.
One of the rare times that TNT can get buckets like that. And again, the easiest points to get, offensive rebounds, fast breaks, and execution.
Tenorio delivers the goods. 10 puntos na para dito sa general ng Ginebra. Carry on the catch, gets it to Reyes, 3-pointer on the way, couldn't hit. Tenorio has it snapped from behind. It's a 4-on-2. Tenorio for 3. Doesn't go. Naiwan si Kirby para sa depensa. 2-on-1. Make that 2-on-2. Chris Ellis hustling enough to bother that pass.
One guy who has a lot of energy is Chris Ellis, and that was a great recovery for him and for the Barangay Ginebra to stop that transition.
38-27. It is still Ginebra by 11 points. Tatawag tuloy ng timeout dito si Coach Norman Black with 6:23 remaining in this first half. Kung saan natin na naman sinisilip ang isa natin Fresco Fresh Paste, brought to you by Rainier Shine Fresco, the first and only odorless, antibacterial, and 100% elastomeric paint. Jason Castro still could not buy a basket. Hindi lang yung malalapit at pocket text as a team, Coach Jolas. They are struggling from deep. 2 of 11 3-point shooting pa lang sila dito.
Yeah, not only that, the 3-point shooting, but the total field goal percentage is somewhere around 20%. That's not going to do it for them.
LA Tenorio starting to take over here in the second quarter.
And the problem right now for TNT is that they don't have a shot blocker like a Jordan that they had at 6'11 or 7 feet. And as Mitchell sinks his first 3 games, because right now, if Ali helps out on LA penetrating, the problem is he's going to let go of Macklin. And if LA misses his shot of anyone going to the basket, Macklin is going to pick up those boards.
Macklin against me, out to Ellis, they swing it over. Barangay to Tenorio, down the gut of the defense, finishes with a left.
And Norman has to question his team right now. Where is the help? LA is breaking them down.
14 points in the game para dito kay Tenorio. Ellis with a big board. Hinihingi ni LA sa kanyang kaliwa. Ellis steps on the gas over to Mac Barangay. Meron ng foul on the pass. LA wanted a heat check type of shot. Talagang hinihingi niya sa left side.
Yeah, he was asking for the ball because he was ahead of the pack, and he wanted to lead that transition. Pero kung nalibre din sa tres niya, ititira din ni LA. He hasn't shot well from the three. But he is drive to the baskets. I think he has made 4 straight baskets going inside.
Ellis at the line dahil penalty na. Etong tropa. Reyes nagbabalik para dito kay Jason Castro. At ito yung binanggit niya ni Chris Ellis after that game 4 dahil pakiramdam nga nila, no, lahat ng nakakwentuhan natin sa inyo, pinahiya nila yung kanilang milyon na suporta back in game 3.
Yun nga, and yun ang nanggaling mismo sa bunganga ni Mark Gagiwa na pinahiya natin yung mga milyon natin mga tagahanga, and his team has responded.
Evans with a steal. Gets it to Barangay. Tied up by Reyes. The foul is whistled on the call by Dexter. 4:42 remaining in this first half. Patungo na ulit sa free throw line. Ito naman si Mac Barangay. Taking care of the first 12 puntos na ang total para dito kay Mac. Silang dalawa ni Eli ang talagang bumobomba para sa Ginebra.
And not only that, Ginebra's defense is super at this first half right now. And we have seen the disruptiveness of Ellis in terms of his length. Ang dami ng agaw niya, which resulted in a lot of transition points.
This load is now at its largest. 15 puntos na po para sa Barangay Ginebra. Mitchell loses it to the baseline. Last touch naman si Kerbido.
And for me, Ellis right now is the most athletic guy, I believe, in the PBA. And if he matures a little bit more in terms of how he will try to play a defender or if he defends somebody else, then he will be so much better. Kasi minsan ngayon, ginagamit na lang yung raw skills niya. Mabilis na talaga siya. In terms of scouting somebody how to defend him, he will be so much better in the future.
Mitchell na warningan pa dahil sa kare-reklamo. With what he felt was an on-call. Catch and shoot. Mitchell no. Raimundo gets it out to Tenorio. Nandun si Macklin. Sabi wag muna. Tenorio takes the contact from Carrios.
And Ellis gonna take that. He's not, even if he's only 5'8", maybe 5'9", and 150 pounds, LA can take the beatings.
Free throws for LA Villarreal.
Silipin muna natin itong Cold Saver Miracle Shot. It's a Cold Saver Miracle galing kay Luis Alfred Tenorio. LA can match his 8-4 total, and he does so with that second free throw. 16 big points from the 5'8" Kurt General.
And you will see him that he's really aggressive going to the basket. And right now, Mitchell is forcing his shots a little bit now, seeing that wala nangyayari sa team na ngayon. Jason Castro can get going, Larry can get a shot off, and no outside shot holding for TNT other than John Carrios. Now Mitchell, this is going to be the danger that he might have to take over in this game. And the problem also right now, Magui, is that he's not shooting very well also from the field. He is 2 or 3 for 12 or 3 for 13.
He takes care of both free throws there though. Kaya baba na naman sa 15 ang kailangan punuin ng tropa. Tenorio off a Macklin pick. Iniwan si Conacher. Sasalubong si Alucini. LA over to Kirby. Puts it off the glass. Kirby delivers the 2 points.
That was all created by LA Tenorio, drawing all the defense to him.
Foul whistle by Chris Ellis. How much is TNT missing the services of a healthy Ronnie Del Campo right now, Coach Ellis?
A lot. Right now, everyone is struggling maybe because they're looking for somebody else to give them production in terms of points. And Ronnie is the best manufacturer of points with a post up or jump shot. And he's not here.
Mitch Alvarez misses on the putback attempt. Patuloy na namamaga ang abante nito Barangay Ginebra. Tenorio on the move. Looking for Raimundo. Pulls up and contained. No go. Reyes para sa rebound. Bonacer from the outside. Blocked by Barangay.
Shots para dito kay Larry. One of the rare times Larry was able to get a shot off, and it was on transition. And yeah, Larry is a mark man, and he is the X factor for TNT. Every time he plays well, usually TNT wins.
Explosion niya back in game number 3 really propelled that on the tropang Texers to that 2-1 series advantage. Pero in game 4, nalimitahan na naman siya sa 4 na puntos. And so far dito, 2 points pa lang ang ambot niya para sa tropa.
Yeah, you gotta get take your hats off to TNT because these guys have been playing for such a long time now together in championships, semifinals. And after talking to Larry, we've been friends for a long time now. And isang tao na gusto na magpahinga sa basketball. Sabi Larry, you can't rest. Okay? And you have to feel blessed right now or fortunate that you're playing because there will come a time that you will not be there.
Right now, there are players from 7 other PBA teams who want to be in this position.
Exactly right.
Alaska pa lang ang nakapasok. Etong dalawa, nagbabakbakan kung sino makakalaban ng Alaska. The 7 other teams sa August na.
And true, it's tiring to play in the finals, but you can play when you're always in the finals.
First miss from the free throw line galing dito kay Freeman. 4 of 5 so far in this contest. Alvarez from that left side. It's in Baba. Tatay na mo ni Aluseni kay Raimundo. This is a ragtag through para dito sa Copa. Alvarez and Aluseni joined by Reyes, Bonacer, and their import Tony Mitchell. Pilit ko sa pingilan. Ito si Helterbrand. Raimundo, Tenorio, Barangay, and Macklin. Step back three. L.A. No, Macklin rebound. Out to Kirby.
Excellent pull out by Kirby or by Macklin. And they have a full shot clock to work with.
Barangay, good up by another to Mitchell. Macklin picks it up. Macklin gets it to Helterbrand.
Good not call by the referee. One thing that the referee is shying away from is fighting all the flops, okay, from players defending. As you see here, as Macklin gets the ball and Rich just falls down, excellent not call, just off to J.J. Helderbrand for the 3 points.
30-second timeout requested by Coach Norman Blatt. Looking for a way to stop the bleeding. 18 na, nagdubo na ang abante rito ng Barangay Ginebra. Junti Valenzuela in attendance. One of the Ginebra favorites from the past. Sama niyang coaching staff, Freddy Abuda ng Barangay Ginebra.
Ito yung mga players dati na pag binigyan ng assignment na may pipigilin, sabihin, sige, coach, akin na yung mga yan.
Yeah.
So yun, aakuin nila yung mga yan.
Na-hitman niya, eh, no? Tawag siya. Pagka ikaw binantayan, parang sana hindi na lang ako pumasok.
Ano mo kagaya ba ng hitman sa babyface assassin? Sa assassin?
Yung hitman, walang pakit. Kahit nakita niyo yung assassin, medyo tago yan, eh, di ba? Pang long range. Diba, tama ba? Parang ito.
Okay na yan definition.
Yung hitman, mahuli niyo ko hindi, yari sa akin yan. Aluseni at the line. Coach Norman Black really digging deep into that lineup, looking for a solution here, Coach Jolas. Meron pang 1/2 of basketball na parating after the last 153 of the second quarter.
Well, Coach Norman has no choice right now but to look for anyone else from the bench that can help the cause of TNT. And yeah, they're missing a lot of players. They're missing a lot of bodies. And even if Jimmy is here right now, we're not getting much from Jimmy. And I hope that in the second half, he could warm his ankle a little bit and he can play better.
Labago, back on the court, trying to keep an eye on Tenorio. Helter ran over to Barangay. Back to JJ. And pull the trigger.
TNT is in zone right now, trying to disrupt Ginebra a little bit.
Step back. Yun ang problema pag zone. Merong makaka-offensive rebound dahil espasyo lang yung minamali mo.
Well, sabi ni Norman, even if we were in a man-to-man defense, they're getting offensive rebounds. They're zone, all the more they're gonna get more offensive rebounds.
Back to the 18-point spread para sa Ginebra. Only Mitchell starting to make some noise from deep. Kalawang 3-pointer niya. Bring them within 15 points. Elder Brad to Tenorio. LA kicks it over. JJ for three. Does not work. Macklin again. Is fouled. No answer. Para dito, kay VMAC.
He has to get it from the free throw line and 2 consecutive offensive rebounds on the galing dito sa Ginebra. And right now, even if I'm not looking at the stats, I think Ginebra has caught up in terms of the rebounding department.
12 rebounds na para dito kay VMAC as we take a look at this Rexona Power Rebound brought to you by Rexona Man with 50% more long-lasting protection so you can do more. Macklin, 14 points, 12 rebounds, what a half para sa kanya. At hindi siya nag-iisa. Parakael is there with 13, as well as Tenorio, already with 16. Mitchell looking like he wants to take over. Parang merong problema. Hindi na nakapapasa. Offensive foul was on JJ.
Yeah, and well, Norman right now has no choice, and even for Tony Mitchell, he has no choice but to go look for his shot. And unlike last game, well, he wasn't really looking for his shot, but everything was just falling for him. And right now, if even he was looking for his shot, he couldn't buy a basket.
Tony Mitchell, 2 of 8 from deep, 2 of 6 from the 2-point region. Hatfield will get it going. At 19 na. Ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra.
You have to get away Macklin from the confrontation. You have to get him away. Rudy needs to grab him. They're up 19 points right now, and no need for the extra smack.
Please proceed to the shaded area.
Even Barangay Ginebra Governor Robert Noon, Chairman Robert Noon at that, pacifying VMAC. Take another look at it, Coach Shuck.
Well, the ball was stolen from Mitchell, and as soon as Macklin got the ball, I think, yeah, and he was fouled. Tony Mitchell was trying to foul him to prevent the transition, but it ended up Macklin not appreciating the contact. Well, a technical foul is in order for both players.
Number 1, Tony Mitchell. Technical foul. Number 22, Vernon Macklin. Both for second motion.
So, both imports slapped with technicals here. And Coach Norman Black asking that dapat daw mas mabigat pa yung ginawa dito kay Macklin dahil may kasamang tulak.
But the shove of Macklin was not as hard as the shove that he did in the fourth game. So, para sa akin, it was just nothing. But that was nothing.
Mitchell on the move. Hatfield on it. Macklin nag-aabang. Mitchell fades away. No. Mitchell gets his own miss. And Coach Al does not like what he saw doon sa huling sequence na yun. Gusto niya manigurado na sila ang makahuling say in the last 11 seconds of this first half.
And Norman is asking for a technical right now to fire up his team. And sometimes you just gotta give it to him if they're asking for it.
Coach Alchua naman gustong hindi na rin magpadala sa emosyon ang kanyang barangay as Coach Norman is trying to work on the emotion of his tropa.
And rightly so, right now, TND is not playing as well as they should in a situation like this. And sometimes the coach needs to do some drastic measures to get his guys going, and maybe getting a technical would be the right thing to do. But he only got a warning.
So 11 seconds remaining dito sa ating first half in what has been a heated first 2 quarters of action.
Here on the line for Tony Mitchell.
Tony Mitchell, pinapuna muna ni Coach Norman Black. Orbistondo di diskarte. Josh off the crossover, kicks it over, JJ for 3.
Is this the night? Is this the night of Ginebra?
That'll do it for the first 24 minutes of action. 2 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra. 61-41. Ultimo si Chavo. The picture lang pala yun. Is jumping up and down inside the big dome as we take another look at that last sequence. JJ delivers from deep, and another confrontation here as both squads were trying to make their way into the dugout.
I think it's just Norman, you know, he's still trying to get his point across to the officials, not appreciating the non-calls of the officials.
So much to talk about, so many things going on heading into this halftime break. 61-41 is your score. Everybody inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum up on their feet. Kami ni Coach Jolas magbe-break ng panandalian habang painit ng painit ang aksyon. Barangay Ginebra to live to fight another game day. What a pretty stand. They left everything they had on the floor.
Yung ginawa na sinaktan nila kami, nabuhay yung mga dugo ng mga bata.
Oh! Crashes to the floor. That looked like a good hard layup. And L.A. Tenorio giving Tony Mitchell a piece of his mind. Oh no! You can't do that! Lead attacks, puts it up and in! The blood flowing by his defenders, much to the light of the sea of yellow. Steal by Ellis, the slam dunk game will sky!
He thought that Ginebra's lost it, but now they have come back.
Mitchell gets on net! Nowhere to go! Throws it off the glass for the champs!
It's going to be a long night for TNT, if that's the case for Macklin.
Tenorio has backlit sa kabilang dulo! Throw down! D-back! Barangay Ginebra forces Sunderland this coming Mother's Day Sunday.
And I'm expecting the same outcome is going to
I
show
can't
up this
imagine
Sunday.
what goes down this coming Mother's Day. .41 is the score. Ang Barangay Ginebra nakapagtayo na po ng 20 puntos sa kalamangan dito sa sudden death matchup nila with the tropang Texers. Coach Norman Black will have to dig deep. Tapos si Coach Aljua naman, syempre aasahan ng Barangay Ginebra na magiging ready siya sa mga adjustment netong tropa. Mag-march on Coach Jojo Lastimosa. 20-point ball game, Coach Jolas. I don't think anybody could have predicted this unless you are in a Barangay Ginebra uniform. Tignan natin paano nangyari to through your Jolas clutch points.
Well, we saw our key point at the beginning of the game that in order for Ginebra to win this game, they need again from the guards to produce. And for TNT, they need local support. And so far, none has really given Tony Mitchell support. Any support other than John Curios, who has 6 points, and John hasn't played a minute in the eliminations. And second one, the three-point shooting is what TNT does really well. But right now, in the last couple of games, they have not shot the ball from the three very well. And so far, there are 4 of 15, which is kind of below the average. And then, combination of the guard matchup, because they have bigger guards than Ginebra, they're not doing that. Castro's not produced well, and LA is running around circles at the guards of TNT right now.
Talagang ito si Tenorio has been dominating the backcourt rotation netong talk and text. Tignan naman natin yung clutch points mo, Coach Jolas, para naman dito sa Barangay.
But for Ginebra, they needed the guards to produce well tonight. And I'm talking about JJ, LA, Chris, and they have an X factor tonight in the name of Mac Barakel, who has given them 13 points so far. And for me, that's a check because LA had 16 points. And the second one, the key points for Ginebra is for Macklin domination, and he has dominated the rebounding, the passing, and he has made the free throws when it counts. And right now he has missed only one free throw. And that is a check for me for Macklin. And the last one, for Ginebra to win this game tonight, they have to limit, I'm talking about defense right now, they have to limit the local support of TNT, and they have done really, really well. And Castro has nothing to show for, Larry has nothing to show for, and even Jimmy has nothing to show for.
Third quarter now underway. Let's see if Barangay Ginebra can sustain or if TNT can finally find the antidote. Baracael, you mentioned him as one of the key guys at the first half, loses that leather to open this third quarter. Kasama ni Baracael si sexy na Macklin, Hatfield, Ellis, and Tenorio. Binabantayan niyan sina Castro, Fonasher, Peak, Reyes, at yung import na si Tony Mitchell. Hatfield on Mitchell. Mitchell trying to take that contact, not iwasan siya ni H-bomb. Tenorio to the H-bomb. What a pass by LA.
Again, the adjustment coming off halftime dito kay Coach Al Francis Chua is putting Rudy on Tony Mitchell and going away from Kobe Lelundo.
Jason Castro finally gets a bucket from the field. It paid dividends para kina Coach Al Francis Chua back in game number 4. Yung Hatfield na nagbabantay dito kay Mitchell, especially in the end game. Dito, yun ang ginawa niya right from the get-go of the third quarter of play.
That was a tie ball game or a nip and tuck game na pinasok sa Hini right now. They want to preserve a 20-point lead para Ginebra, so they're thinking defense right now.
Mitchell gets by Tenorio, fouled from behind by LA. As we send it over to Jessica Mendoza.
Maghuwits with the imports going at each other na habang nakatayo yung mga coaches on the court. According to Ginebra's point of view, Coach Nash Rosella questioned Coach Al's presence on the court. Kaya naman at the start of halftime, sabi ng talk and text, Coach Alan Kaigdikta was the one that crossed half court to get to Coach Nash, and obviously the tempers are getting very high. Sabi ni Coach Al, the only thing that talk and text can do right now is hurt us physically. And sabi naman ng talk and text, they feel that the other team keeps getting away with calls that they are not able to get away with, guys.
So yan nga po yung tension na namuo right at the end of that first half.
Pag ganito na game, you question a lot of things, and even the bench decorum, even the kung saan ka pumasok ka ba o hindi sa court, lahat yung question.
Ellis misses, Castro with a rebound. Next down by 19, Reyes stumbles it over, papunta kay Pete, hits the basket. Coming up.
Well, we're seeing a little bit of the game of TNT, which is 11 seconds or less offense, and here Ryan Reyes creating something out of nothing and finding Ali Peak for the finish.
Mega Force play on, hatid sa inyo ng Mega Force. Tibay, at lakas! 7 points in the contest para dito kay Ali Peak. Babasa si Sais ang abante ng Ginebra. Orbistondo on the move, gets it to Macklin. Mac carves that space against Peak, gets the bounce.
That was a tough shot from Macklin. You know, he was bumped by Ali Peak, and it looked like he was fading away because of the bump by Ali, but he still was able.
Castro fouled in the act. Puno siya sa ating free throw line for 2 shots.
This is not a good sign for Ginebra right now in the defense, because the last 3 or 4 possessions, TNT has gone to the basket, has penetrated their defense, and this is not the way to start the third quarter.
L checks back in para dito kay Ellis. Walking Tex playing minus. Itong si Jared Dillinger, of course, Manapag and Randy Del Campo still reportedly hurt. Pero para sa Barangay Ginebra din naman, wala rin naman si Mark Aguila and Billy Mamarelo. Already saw action kanina first half pero still playing hurt.
And we have a lot of guys missing here. And for me, the most important guy, if indeed Ginebra goes to the finals, they would have to need Marco Diwa to suit up. And we don't know how much he's going to play. Mahirap sabihin ngayon because right now, even the warm-up, hindi natin nakikita sa
Mitchell off the spin now with a total of 20 points each, picking up his offense, trying to give some semblance of life para dito sa tropang Texters. Tenorio on the move, kicks it out. Urbistondo hesitates, drives closer, gets it out the map. Here's LA. Couldn't hit it. Conacerto Reyes. Natalisod ni LA Tenorio.
Followed by LA Tenorio, his fourth.
Pang-apat na foul para dito kay LA Tenorio. That'll be a big blow para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Luis Alfred Tenorio playing one of his better games here in the playoffs.
At ayaw ni LA magpa-substitution, but this is just too high for LA to get his fifth. And they have a 15-point lead sometimes. You're just going to manage the game well if you're leading by 15 or 20.
Pero no way should Ginebra just relax here or waste away the time. Napakahabang bakbakan pa nito. Parang tumulas yung pivot. Para dito kay Tony Mitchell. Still,
Well, he can play better defense than that. But really happy with it. You know, it was a difficult shot, multiple moves, and he hit the straightaway shot. You gotta tip your hat off it.
And part of this capacity crowd inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum is our Fresco Fresh Face, brought to you by Raider Shine Fresco. The first and only colorless antibacterial and 100% elastic merit paint. Third quarter of action, 18:30 remain. Etong talking text nakangalampag na sa pinto ng Barangay Ginebra. Macklin spins, bumps it off the glass. Nabalas! Share for the rebound. Mitchell asking for it. Castro decides to take it all the way. Just like that, Talking Texas within 11 points.
Well, for Ginebra to withstand this rally or to remain at the lead, they have to take better shots, and they need to defend the ball really well.
Macklin with a big rebound. Ollie Peak trying to keep in front of him. Macklin is fouled. Looking to the line for 2 shots.
And if you are Tocatex, you cannot allow second chance baskets para dito sa Ginebra. And right there, Jason Castro goes to the basket, and Macklin getting his 6th or 7th offensive rebound.
Macklin delivers on the first free throw.
And he has not been missing his free throws, and that is big for Ginebra.
And that breaks this 13-2 run being put on. PNT, split nga lang. Yung kanyang give shots on. 66-54, Ginebra by 12 points. Mitchell against Hatfield. Fading away off the spin. Macklin, nice box out on Ollie Peak. Helter band over to Barangay. The one-hander. Knock delivers.
Nice line by JG. Barakael was right in the middle, getting the ball in stride, and Mark has that famous floater that he has.
Castro on the move. Castro!
Jason Castro just overpowering Orbistondo on that play.
Orbistondo against Concerto, get it to the post. Macklin against Smith na naman. Out to Barangay. Stand to shoot para sa Ginebra. Barangay almost lost it. Picked up by Hatfield. But his pass goes all the way outside. Pagkakataon ng Talking Text to come to within 10, maybe even 9 with a 3-point shot.
Ginebra's feeling the defense a little bit of TNT, and that's the pressure we're talking about, and even the pressure of holding a lead para dito sa Ginebra.
Castro against Orbistondo. Kinalaman ang buo ni Jason Castro ang depensa ni Orbistondo.
And going into our key points coming into this game, TNT needs to dominate the guards of Ginebra. Right now, LA is not there to defend Jason Castro, and right now Castro is owning Josh Orbistondo.
Para Barangay Ginebra missing LA Tenorio on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Helterbrand wants to change that. Hatfield almost lost it. Hatfield bothered by Reyes.
We gathered Ryan Reyes. As you see, Jason Castro over here he's just super strong. You know, he's a guard, but he is actually has a power forward kind of strength.
Iba yung upper body, no? Yung upper body strength that is.
Lahat malakas yung Jason Castro. Hindi lang upper body, pati lower body malakas.
Macklin, speaking of malakas, kapakbakan si Alvin. Here to Barangay, jumps it out, JJ for 3. Reyes tracks him down. Corner set in the front court. Keegan Mitchell with him, stop and pop, catches in 3.
That would have been big. That would have gotten the lead to 7 points.
Barangay Ginebra dodging that bullet, up by 10 points. This round, egging them on, JJ, fouled in the act. Barangay Ginebra guards trying to do enough to beat Poketex at bay, at least hanggang makabalik si LA Tenorio.
And JJ hasn't scored really well in this game.
Coming off his tournament best 17-point performance last time around.
And his shot hasn't fallen tonight, but he is doing the right thing by getting the points from the free throw line. If you're struggling from your perimeter game, drive to the basket. I think JJ right now, even at his age, he can still get to the basket.
7 points in total here in game number 5 para kay JJ Helterbrand, just over the halfway mark ng ating third quarter. Poketex down by 12. Kanina, 22 yan. Castro against Pistondo na naman. Castro, that quick step. Definitely working for him. Problema, natin yung game warning na naman ang tropa.
And you know why this is good for Tuck and Dex? When you see Jason Castro scoring right now, he's giving Tony Mitchell a rest in terms of going to the basket because it takes a lot on your body when you go to the basket every time.
Helterbrand once again, Cariol switches out on him. Macklin, quick step! Bola tumama sa ulo ni Rudy Hatfield at babalik sa tropa.
Well, we're seeing the fight back from Tuck and Dex and we kind of expect mag-move. Tuck and Dex hindi talaga lisinag yung mga to eh. Ang galing na sila dito eh.
Castro stretches, overshoots this time. Macklin gets it over to Helterbrand. Naunahan na Reyes si Macklin sa bola. Di ka nang makontrol all the way to the sidelines.
Well, excellent read by Ryan Reyes on that pass to the low post and getting behind Macklin. Buti na lang for Ginebra na bitawan din ni Ryan Reyes and he wanted to get that ball back.
Inbound from the left. As Aaron Abad will check back in para kay Fonacher. Larry Fonacher hindi pa rin masyado nag-aambag dito.
Wala pa rin, and you know, in order for Larry to score, he needs to shoot the ball. He hasn't shot the ball.
Macklin at the post, hand off, pabalik yung Urbistondo. They go to Barangay for the pull-up from the baseline. Berrios out-times Macklin that time around.
40-year-old John Berrios battling 6'11" import.
What din ba si Berrios? Oh, steal! By Urbistondo. Bothered by the defense of Jason Castro. How about Castro?
Wow, Jason chasing down that Urbistondo breakaway.
Hatfield. 3-on-1. DH spot. Puts it up. No! Walang ng lingam pero meron namang foul.
Oh man.
First steal by Urbistondo. Pero Poketex doing enough by Jason Castro to bother it. Tapos dito, nawala rin kay Mitchell yung bola. Hatfield fouled. Jason Castro giving it up. Para nga naman, hindi maka-easy layup.
Rudy ngayon, tumutukod na siya. Medyo mahirap yung sequence na yun, up and down.
As we send it over to Jessica.
Nabigla daw po si Jason Castro last game, hindi daw siya ready, nag-adjust daw ang Ginebra sa kanya. And they showed that they wanted to win. Kaya naman tonight, he said he wanted to look fast and focus less on his own shot and more on defense, guys.
Castro is turning it up.
Well, the shots that he missed in the first half, going to the basket, short jumpers, but same shots as he's taking in the second half. But the difference is he's just making it.
71-61. Mitchell wants to cut this deficit to a single digit, and he does so. This is the closest Talking Tex has come. 24 puntos para kay Tony Mitchell. Hatfield asking for Macklin to move to the post. Para kay Laales. Strong defense over to Macklin. Castro from behind. Takes it away. Aban to passes it.
Well, Aaron Aban was put in a situation where he doesn't really know what to do leading the break. It's usually the guards who lead the break, and that time Aaron Aban made the wrong decision of passing it ahead of Larry Corazon.
Pagkakataon ng Barangay Ginebra, ibalik na naman sa double digits ang kanilang kalamangan. Just 3.5 remaining in the third quarter. Turnovers this quarter so far. Raimundo at the post. Spinning, fading. Picks up the foul on Tony Mitchell. Tony Mitchell's got to watch it. Pareho sila ni Macklin na may technical foul na sa ballgame nito.
Yes, he has to be really careful. And going to Kirby against the inboard right now is really a good idea because Tony Mitchell doesn't really know how to play Kirby Raimundo, and Kirby has a lot of moves. He is one of the best post players in our league for a long time.
We invite everybody to enjoy a weekend stay on the 10th newly opened property, Microtel by Wyndham, General Santos City, for only 2,499 pesos per night. Valid on weekends until December 2013 only. For reservations, call 899-7171 or log on to microtelphilippines.com. Microtel by Wyndham, a better place to stay. At mula nga po dito sa mahigit 21,000 nagsisiksikan sa loob ng Big Dome, kita nyo naman kahit saan na lang maupo, nakita lang yung basketball court, okay na. Nahanap ka natin ang ating mga ulala mahal na masa fans of the day. Mula sa masarap, malaman, mura at convenient kasi easy to open ulalam, ready to eat ulam. Para sa masa, mahal na masa, ulalam, 15 pesos lang.
Wala sardinas yung upo na yun. Grabe, no? Masasabi mo marami talagang tao dahil mga sardinas, nakadikit sila sa gilid ng railing.
Basta may line of sight lang, okay na. Kahit saan yung katawan mo mapunta, basta yung mata mo, ito yung court.
Kahit marinig mo na lang yung tunog ng mga tao, yun na lang yung pinuntahan mo dito.
10-point ballgame. Amboy Raimundo now on the floor for the first time para dito sa Tropag Texers. That gives you an idea of how healthy or unhealthy actually Jimmy Alabang is.
Siguro sinabi niya kay Coach Norman na hindi talaga kaya.
Hindi rin naman makakatulong. Ano mahirap yan? Like si Mark Yagiwa, all playoffs long. Nasabi niya, frustrated siya to sa bench dahil nandito ka na pero hindi ka makatulong. Sa kapag testing, hindi talaga tayo.
Ang pagkakaiba ng dalawa, si Mark Yagiwa, ang tagal na hindi naglalaro sa finals. Si Jimmy kasi naglaro na ng finals last conference pa. And the last couple of years also. Si Yagiwa, siya yung gusto talaga maglaro ngayon.
Orbistondo gets into Raimundo. They swing it around. Paradel against the shot clock. Couldn't bail him out. Amboy Raimundo with a rebound. Gets it over to Mitchell. 2.5 remaining in the third. Mitchell in trouble. Gets it up to Ferrios. Ferrios is fouled. Mitchell to the line for 2 shots.
Mitchell realizing that not only one guy is helping him on the defensive side, but 3-4 guys collapsing on him, and he made the right decision of finding a wide open jumper that's underneath the basket.
Ferrios has had a solid ball game for himself after starting tonight. Takes care of the first free throw. Makisummer saying that's a Patty's Point. Avail of 4 bottles of any strong beers for only 100 pesos during happy hour or 1,000 worth of food and drinks on peak hours and get a chance to win 3 iPad minis. Tama na kabarkada, visit the nearest Patty's Point today or on Tuesday. Wala na Ligor Bank. Ferrios misses on the second. Macklin and Aban getting entangled. This looks like it's going to be flagrant foul on B-Mac. He threw down Aaron Aban.
You see the rejection on the bench of Ginebra right now. And right now we're looking at the bench of Ginebra, and it looks like it might be good night for Macklin. And just a disappointment of just fighting at the antics of TNT.
Macklin had a technical foul earlier on. Double technical sila ni Tony Mitchell. And this time around, the referees are investigating if this is indeed a flagrant foul. Right on that rebound play, Vernon Macklin just lost it. Naunahan ni Aaron Aban sa pistuan. Eto si Vernon Macklin. He's right there under him. Finac just takes him down.
I don't know what Macklin was thinking. And unless Aaron did something that is really unusual, but as we see it here, everything was really clear.
A regular foul is whistled on Vernon Macklin. Penalty na ang Barangay Ginebra, so 2 shots parating para kay Aaron Aban.
And Aban is just shaking off the cobwebs right now, being thrown on the floor by Macklin. Oh, he never just dodged a bullet right there. They just dodged a bullet. A huge bullet.
Aaron Aban will be tested as Talking Texas now banging on that Ginebra door. 7 na lang ang abante ng Barangay.
We see both benches right now in front of us, Magu, and the bench players of TNT they were all up right now, standing up, and Ginebra is all down. I don't know. They're still leading this game by 7 points, and it looks like they're the ones who are trying to catch up.
Split galing kay Aban cuts this deficit to 6. And Barangay Ginebra hang on. As the Coach Alcanz's pass redeployed, LA Tenorio.
Well, he has no choice. The 40-point lead is gone right now. He's down to 6 points.
Tenorio di discarta playing with 4 personal fouls. Raimundo on Tenorio in traffic. Puts up a wild shot. Rebound na bulot na lang dito ng tropa. Mitchell against Tenorio. LA will let him go. Mitchell puts it up. Trying to rebound it again. Ellis Nelson from behind.
TNT taking advantage of the weak transition defense against Ginebra San Miguel. Yeah, look si Mitchell tuloy-tuloy sa basket.
Right here, LA had to let him go. Hindi pwede makipagsabayan sa LA because he would have picked up his 5th personal foul.
Exactly right. And it's up to the other guys to come down and clog that lane for any penetrators.
A minute 53 remaining in the third. Tony Mitchell with 24 points. Stays there after 2 misses. Tenorio with a rebound from Jay Bihon. Galing pa sa 3-point line. No field goals for Ginebra for almost 6 minutes now. Raimundo in trouble. Gets it to Tenorio. LA. Macklin.
Huge play by LA Tenorio. And a bit of a sigh of relief for the Ginebra fans right now. And Macklin covered him if he can do anything with that. He was trying to ride Macklin, but he's just too big.
Ang huling field goal ba ng Ginebra before yun eh, bago umuturin si Tenorio? Parang ganun eh, no?
It looks like it.
Wala sila sa... As Ellis colors the offensive rebound. Rebounding has been key in this ballgame, Coach Ellis.
It's key. Guys who are getting second chances. Both teams not playing or shooting particularly well.
Amboy takes it to the face. Napagsundot nito. Chris Ellis. Chris Ellis whistled for 6th personal foul. Ang minute at 25 pa natitira. Third quarter pa lamang to.
That scored unexpected, and we didn't even know that he had 5 fouls. And even Ginebra coaches probably didn't know that he had 5 fouls. And the slap on the face was inadvertent. Hindi naman sinadya yun.
Another look at that last sequence. Amboy Raimundo secures this leather. Ellis gambling dun sa sundot. Inabot na sa sangga. Ito si Amboy. Barangay Ginebra will be tested here. LA Tenorio, 4 personal fouls. Chris Ellis already tossed.
And believe it or not, Ginebra is still very much in control of this game. Macklin is still on the floor. He's not in foul trouble. It's only LA who's in foul trouble. But the problem right now for Ginebra is that TNT is beginning to impose their will by penetrating to the basket.
Raymundo splits. 74-67. Ito ang abante ng Ginebra, just under a minute and a half remaining in the third. Raymundo at the post, control dito kay Mitchell. Kirby, naibit, lalabas kay JJ. Halperman with a 17-foot shot.
And JJ was able to make a jump shot.
9 points in the contest para dito sa 2008 MVP. Another foul is whistled here. Kirby Raymundo whistled for this one. Para kay Kirby, ikalawa niya yan, pero kanina pala sa penalty ang Ginebra. Kanina, mintis pareho para dito kay Mitchell. Let's see how he does now. 9 of 15 mula sa free throw line. Ito si Tony Mitchell. As Castro has come back in para dito kay Pamboy Raymundo. Mitchell goes 2 for 2.
And for TNT again, they will just have to stay close in this game. Beginning the fourth quarter, and right now they're right there, 7 points down, and they still have a chance to cut the lead down.
Halperman misses. Bonasher out hustles Macklin to the rebound. Castro gets it to Larry, touches it down low. Ferrios, Garvey's face, reverse, doesn't work. Oban taps it out. Bakit Mitchell yung bola pero meron ang foul. Penalty na rin naman ang talk and text, so 2 free throws parating para sa Ginebra. Mac Barangel has been slowed down here in the third quarter after exploding for 13 in the first half. Now got a total of 16 as Hatfield comes back in para naman kay Macklin.
Hindi ko siguro nagkukulang ng aral itong Ginebra, itong mga coaches kay Tony Mitchell, na huwag na siya masyado mag-react sa mga lahat ng ginagawa ng mga kalaban sa kanya. Because he's just too important. Right now, if you're gone, the 50% of your contribution will be taken away. So, ang laki ng responsibility mo to stay on the floor.
78-69, last shot by para dito sa Copa. Wanting to reach closer as we enter the final frame. Castro against Tenorio. LA looking over his shoulder. Armantes a big pick. Reyes for 3. No, that'll do it for the first 36 minutes of action. Pero Tenorio is shaken up and he will hobble back to that Barangay Ginebra bench after trying to fight through that pick. Look at Jason Castro. He has definitely woken up his swamp and Texters. 11 of his 13 points in this third quarter.
Sana lang makita yung mga chip shot kasi si Reyes tumutok na yung import namin dalawang beses, no? Kaya nawawala din ako sa loob pero he's not reacting. Kaya yung huli lang kasi sorry sa language ni Rodel tapos kinedbat. But I hope next time makita yun.
And both squads here in game number 5 not giving an inch to each other. The action has definitely been as intense, if not even more, than game number 4.
Yeah, and Coach Alphonsus Chua was talking about cheap shots or dirty tricks. You know, it's part of the playoff atmosphere. Whatever it takes for you to win the game, you are going to do it. Kahit na anong gusto mong gawin, basta manalo lang. For as long as it's in the bounds of the rules, then everything is fair play.
Basta masubukan makalusot as Kirby Raimundo opens this fourth and final quarter with a big block. Tenorio looking for Barakael. Kasama nila at least with Hatfield and Helterbrand. Ang Togetex naman will have Reyes, Peak, Castro, Aban at ang kanilang import na si Mitchell. Itong si Maclean ito muna sa bench para kay Coach Aljua as they sit on a 9-point lead. Togetex has stormed back, almost all the way back from a deficit of 22. Raimundo, masyadong malalim. Shot clock was reset.
And now Kirby is a mismatch.
Helterbrand over to the other side. They go to Barakael. Here's a three. Oh, Castro para sa rebound. He gets it across the timeline. Castro steps on the gas. Sabay pa rin. Tenorio is fouled. Either Castro or Aban.
Sayang. Rudy was right ahead on that play. Nandito lang ito ni Ellie trying to evade defenders in front of him.
How about Kirby Raimundo? Pang-apat na shot block na yan, Coach Jolas.
Yun nga, and what we're seeing right now is the value of Kirby Raimundo. All his career, he's always been known as an offensive player.
Oh! Beautiful reverse running dito ng JJ Helterbrand to break this lead back up to 11 points. Sa puntong ito, makibalita tayo kay Jessica Mendoza.
Nag-work as the leaders of Ginebra who took center stage in that last huddle. Si Ginny Mangared, binubulungan ng kanilang mga coaches during their teammates na kailangan very important the first 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. They need to be able to be aggressive. Si Mark Agiwa naman telling his teammates, we need to get a stop so we can run. Hindi dapat pinahayaan natin maging mabagal sa pace ng Togetex, guys.
Thank you, Jessica. Talaga naman critical itong mga unang minuto ng fourth quarter. Parang Ginebra wanting to bring out the big enough lead. Saka may isa pang run. Etong tropa.
Well, definitely, there's going to be another run para dito sa teams. And speaking of Kirby, and now, he's not only showing his offensive side, but his defensive side.
As Aban could not contain that pass coming from Mitchell. 80-72, parang Ginebra by 8 points. Sakto. 10 minuto na lang natitira sa sudden death Mother's Day special natin dito sa PBA.
What a great entry pass by JJ. That was a difficult entry pass. One of the most underrated passes for a player is how he makes an entry pass. As we call a timeout.
Fourth personal foul whistled on Reyes. Timeout muna para sa NF. Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Wala na pong 10 minuto natitira dito sa huling bakbakang Ginebra at Togetex sa semifinals. Coach Norman Black looking for 60 finals appearance. Coach Aljua naman, yung ikalawa niya ang hinahanap niya. Inbound ay Barangay Ginebra, Barakael. Gets it over Helterbrand. JJ against Castro. Nalabas si Raimundo sa poste. Raimundo catches it, contra Mitchell. Now he makes his move. Castro tutulong. Raimundo spins and gets the layup.
That's what I was talking about. The Tony Mitchell doesn't know what Kirby can do there at the post.
Ibang klase ang arsenal ni Kirby pagka nakaporma yan sa poste. He's got 9 points. Mitchell against Kirby. Gusto bumawi. Puts up the three. Punches it through.
That was a best grade for Tony Mitchell, and there's nothing else Kirby can do that. He challenged the shot. He was right in front of his face.
29 big points. Ikatlong tres na yan para dito kay Mitchell. Helterbrand on the move. JJ gets it to Kirby.
JJ turning back the hands of time, looking inside the lane.
Mitchell to Panasher. They look for the open man. Here's Castro back to Mitchell. 10 segundo pa sa shot clock na itong tropa. Mitchell puts it on the floor. Flips it up. Out! Rebound na kanino. It's picked up by Barakael. Tenorio asking for that leather. Siya magsaset up na susunod nilang atake rito. Siguro parang El for a three.
And missed his last 4 shots. 4-5 shots from the 3, and that time he's not going to miss again. And one thing you like about Barangay is that he's not ever going to shy away from the shot.
20 puntos para kay Barangay. Ginebra backed up by a dozen points. Mitchell, alahoy na tira, wala. Ollie underneath. Gets the 2 points. Less than 8 minutes remaining para ating ma-figure out sino ba makakalaban ng Alaska sa Commissioner's Cup Finals starting this Wednesday sa TV5 at Action TV po. Mapapanood yan. Clean it up. Corner shot to Castro. There's Reyes back to Castro. Nice sidestep by the Blur.
And the play before that, we saw Macklin getting that offensive rebound and missing the point-blank shot that resulted in transition for TNT.
Macklin kontra Peak. Tutulong si Castro. LA for three. No! Rebound Mitchell. Talking text. Looks to push. But Ginebra's defense right there. Mitchell doesn't care. Gets his basket by the left-hand player. And this now is the closest Talking Text has come. Second time na lang na ibaba sa 6 na puntos yan. With 7:06 now remaining in this game. Isipin natin ang Prestone Cool play. Our Prestone Cool under pressure play brought to you by Prestone Coolant. Prevents overheating, works better than water alone. Now in a cool, new packaging. Kanina binabanggit mo, Coach Jolas, kahit na Talking Text has put on multiple runs here, it seemed like Barangay Ginebra was still in control of the game. Right now, at this very juncture, up by 6 pa rin sila. Are they still in control as we take a look at our Fresco Fresh Face, brought to you by Rain or Shine Fresco, the first and only odorless, antibacterial, and 100% elastomeric paint.
Well, Ginebra is still in control, but you can see right now the energy of TNT is still there, and looking at the Ginebra faces, and it looks like Macklin is a little bit tired, and you see the energy of Tony Mitchell, a 23-year-old player. Alam mo naman, ibubuka pa down the stretch.
Welcome to the PBA, Alvin Loon and Ronald Sinton, mga taga Fulton Motors. You are enjoying as well as we are. Brand takes the contact, overshoots, pero will shoot the line for 2 shots.
JJ made the right thing, going to the basket, and you gotta admire JJ. You gotta admire him. He wants to, he knows that his team right now is struggling, and Eli is not making his 3-point shot, and only Mac Barakael was making his shots, and now JJ has gone to the basket maybe 3 or 4 times already.
Brand calmly sends the first, much to the delight of his partner. Ito si The Fast, nakaupo doon yung Furious. Two for two. Para kay J.J. Alderbrand, he's got a total of 13 points, matching his jersey number. 89-81, a bit more cushion para sa Barangay Ginebra. Pero ang bola na dito na sa tropa. Castro. That's Hatfield switching out. Mitchell has to contend with Alderbrand. He wants to attack. Mitchell tutulong si Hatfield. He fades away. Oh, board. On that shot, Tenorio looks up court. Natatan si Hatfield, pero no line of sight. So LA will attack it himself. Tenorio gets the reverse. Kasama pa.
What a drive by LA. And maybe when he was in foul trouble, resting for about 6 minutes, and probably that was the energy he wanted to get right now. He was able to have that little bit of energy coming to this stretch.
L.A. Tenorio answering the call. Numero 5 sa Senado, si Teniente Tenorio.
The PBA will be holding a special red carpet screening on the roof.
Back inside the Smart Agneta Coliseum, kung saan sabi ng mga galamay ng barangay, walang liquor ban dito sa Araneta. L.A. Tenorio answering the call of the thousands in attendance and the millions watching all over our islands and around the world. Si Attorney Chito salute, enjoying all the fan signs here. Na hinanda ng lahat ng PBA fans. L.A. Tenorio at the line for 2 shots. A chance to push this lead back to 11 as we send it over to Jessica.
We would never know it looking at him, pero ang unang sinabi sa akin ni L.A. Tenorio when I saw him was, I'm nervous. Iba raw ito sa pakiramdam niya before game 4 dahil alam raw niya noon na galing sila sa paghihirap, and tonight he says very important na always on attack mode ng Gin Kings, at kitang-kita sa mukha niya kanina na ayaw pa ni Teniente matapos ang kanilang conference.
Alam mo, nang galing pa sa trangkaso yan si L.A. Tenorio as Macklin is fouled. Oh, hindi. Na-over the top lang. Yung dakdak niya doon.
Yun ang sayang. Yun ang sayang. He was right underneath the basket and nasa bitin na yung talon niya.
91-81. Barangay Ginebra, are they 6 minutes away from a date with Alaska? Or can Talkatech still turn things around? Wanna share against Tenorio. Jackrabbit jumper, no! Hatfield and Mitchell entangled in the backcourt. Tenorio asking for the pick from VMAC. LA to VMAC on the roll. He will trip to the line for 2 shots.
A little bit of a change-up what Ginebra is doing right now. Earlier, they're getting points from Macklin down towards the straight post play, and then ngayon, ito naman yung single high na binibigay na ni Macklin para kay Tenorio, and Macklin getting the ball going to the basket.
Macklin takes care of that first free throw. The Barangay Ginebra faithful definitely loving the reinforcement here, especially his improved free throws. 2 for 2 para dito kay Dinag. He's got 21 points. 93-81. 12 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. 5 minuto na titira. Castro for 3. Bounces up and out. Perios underneath is foul.
That is going to be LA's 5th foul.
Barangay ang pinituan. He crashed down on Perios after he got faked off. 2 shots parating para dito kay John.
Akala ni LA because he was trying to acknowledge the foul.
Perios calmly sinks the first. 8 points in the game na para dito kay John Perios. A big bonus para kina Coach Norman Black.
And opting out for John Perios instead of Ali Pico or Raba Al-Husseini down towards the end.
Perios started this game strong and looks like he is about to finish it even stronger.
And in this kind of situation, Magoo, parang overtime in the last 5 minutes. Kung sino yung team na ma-execute their offense and who will take good shots and there is no loose possession usually wins this game.
Tenorio puts it up. Macklin couldn't control it. Aban para sa rebound. Pagkakataon ng tropa, down by 10 points. Castro puts it on the floor. Jumps it over to Aban. 4:45 remaining. Talkatech down by 8, looking for the stop.
And this is also the danger for teams who are leading in this kind of situation. Na medyo mawawalan sila ng aggressiveness ng konti and they end up shooting the ball na wala ng shot clock.
Macklin out to LA. Here's a three. Doesn't work. Couldn't beat the shot clock. 93-85. Castro on the move. Attacking LA. Kailang dito kay VMAC. Hatfield gets it over to Tenorio. Tenorio, tatlo kalaban. Mag-aantay muna na rush back.
Ang bagal ng time. If you're a Ginebra player or a Ginebra fan, ang bagal na time ngayon. And you want this time to go fast.
Taking a pass. Delivers the 2 points.
Now you're going to make some stops if you're Ginebra.
Mitchell taking it down the middle. Nowhere to go on that attack. And the ball will go to Ginebra. He was out of control on that possession as we take another look at that jumper from J.J. Halterbrand.
And Tony Mitchell, the last time out, he was just looking for a foul, going towards the basket. Not really intent on making his shot, but just looking for a foul.
Out the runs for a Macklin pick. Stopped on his tracks. Tenorio puts it on the floor. Down to Galan's defense. Yet again delivers the 2 points. And Barangay Ginebra is starting to feel it. Naamoy na ba nila ang kanilang pagbalik sa finals for the first time since 2011?
Ginebra has developed the trust. Ever since Marco Dio went down, they have decided among themselves that if we have to go to the finals, that we have to win games, we have to work together. And JJ has actually found a connection with LA in this time.
Tenorio, no. Rebound na kay Mitchell. Last ditch effort para sa tropa. Mitchell going by 3 defenders. Taking it to the rack. But will have to earn his 2 points from the line. Fourth personal foul whistled on VMAC. 97-85. Talking Texas down by 12. Mitchell sinks the first. Biggest lead of this game was 22 by Ginebra. Talking Tex ni hindi pa nakakalamang sa ball game na to, ni hindi pa nakaka-deadlock. Hatfield with a big board. Tandaan natin, Ginebra started this game by dropping a 7-0 run.
Hard to believe that Tocantex is always coming from behind and not leading in this game. Well, they're missing a lot of players right now. They don't have Jimmy Alapag, they don't have Danny Del Campo, and they don't have Jared Dillinger and Kelly Williams.
Pero itong Ginebra has found a time machine. JJ got right on it. This is on that one though. Would have been the killer blow. Just under 3 minutes remaining in this game. Bonachel. Punch it up. Oh! Barangay with a big rebound. Tenorio. Nakita niya, kulong-kulong in the bansa. Pero wala rin sumabay sa kanya sa kanyang pagtakbo. LA on the move! LA Tenorio with 22 big points!
LA is all in tonight. That's all I can say. No need to burn the shot clock. He just wants to go.
Everybody up on their feet inside the big dome. 99-86. 13 ang abante ng Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Back inside a smart Araneta Coliseum. 2:29 remaining here in game number 5. With Jimmy Alapag seeing very limited minutes. It was a duel of the 2 other Gilas Pilipinas national team guards. LA Tenorio getting the better of Jason Castro, but the Blur not giving up. Mitchell against Hatfield. The familiar matchup from last Friday. A long three. Mitchell delivers.
Rudy did exactly the right thing of getting him so far away from the basket. But Mitchell, he cannot be denied. That long 3-point shot.
That keeps Logan Dix within striking distance. Halterbrand up by 10 points. Macklin at the post is fouled by Alisani. They wanted to go to the Hakamak kanina, pero inabot bigla ng 2-minute warning, so hindi sila pwede mag-foul away from the ball. They were trying to foul before it.
And that means a ball possession? After?
Nasalo naman ni Macklin nung binigyan siya ng foul. Pa-foul sana sila, biglang tumunog yung 2-minute warning. Binitawan ni Alusini, si Macklin noon. Minti sa una, 9 of 13 from the line atong si VMAC.
And pressure on him to make his second shot.
Macklin delivers the goods. 11 ang abante rito ng Ginebra. Pocketx has to go quick. They only have 1 full and 2:30 timeouts remaining. Mitchell for 3. Not that time around. Halterbrand taps it. Reyes. Napunta kay Tenorio. LA outspending Alisani for the reverse. Castro babawi. Pero meron ng timeout. Humiling na ng timeout ang tropang Texters. So that layup doesn't count. 102-89. 13 pa rin ang abante ng Ginebra.
What was that?
Naka Nag-tobacco play na sila, sayang. Meron palang timeout.
Well, di rin naman alam na ibabato kagad after the inbound eh.
Tenorio with a big getaway. Might just be the exclamation point on this game. Second timeout ang tinawag dito, hiniling ng Dog and Tex with 1:33 remaining.
It looks like Ginebra is gonna hold on to the lead after withstanding that rally from PNT.
Kita mo naman nung huling pumasok ng finals itong Ginebra, 2011 pa. Same tournament na Commissioner's Cup, pero nung huli nag-champion ng Barangay Ginebra was way back in 2008. Looks like they are gonna have a date with Alaska, especially after that rebound. Tenorio wanting to put the icing on the cake. A little too fast for his own good there.
Well, a little bit overexcited there, and really LA, all he needed to do was settle down, antayin na yung mga PBA na bumaba. But you know, they're up 13 points, and even if you make a mistake right now, it's not really gonna hurt you.
LA Tenorio, who played through Game 3 nursing a fever, actually went to the hospital after Game 3 para magpa-dextrose. Came back strong in Game 4, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and right now he's got 24 big ones. Samahan mo pa ng 5 rebound at 4 na assist.
Minsan, pag dinidextrose ka, lalo kang lumalakas mag eh. Yung glucose level naman ng dextrose sa'yo, and it actually, it's like a juice, but it pumps you up. Hindi ko nasubukan yun, pero ang daming players na ginagawa yun.
102-90. Ginebra by 12 points. Elderbrand looking to put the finishing touches on this, but he turns it over. Reyes all the way. As Talkatex cuts this deficit to 10. Still some anxious moments inside the Big Dome. Castro holds down netong si Barakael. And now Mac will be tested. What a ball game din para dito kay Barakael. 20 big points, Coach Jolas.
They're one of the unsung heroes right now. And Ellis was missing in this game tonight. And
Fouled out in the third quarter.
he fouled out, and now Barakael has stepped up and produced for them. And now he's working on his 20, he already has 20 points right now.
Highest output in the Ginebra uniform para dito kay Mac Barakael. Takes care of the second, he's got 21. But Coach Norman Black refuses to give up. 1:01 remaining, 11-point deficit. Dog and Deck still hoping for that miracle. As this series has definitely seen all the highlights from all the big names. Sino ang magtatagumpay? Dog and Dex took a 2-1 series lead. Barangay Ginebra battled back last Friday in game number 4. And by all indications, with 61 seconds remaining, they're looking to set a date with the Alaska Aces.
And two teams are going to battle it out for the finals. Two teams with the same colors. Red, white, and black.
Yan. And tandaan po natin na this Wednesday na po ang inyong Commissioner's Cup Finals and will be seen on TV5 na may simulcast din over Action TV Channel 41 at mapapakinggan over DZSR 918 AM at sa 92.3 sa FM.
At isa rin pinag-uusapan natin dito sa finals na to, ang pagtatapat ni LA sa former team niya na yung Alaska Aces. And LA hasn't played really well against Alaska all season long after he was traded. So it's going to be interesting how he's going to perform against Alaska.
Ali gets a quick 2. Ginebra still needs to inbound. At napuwersa pa sila into a timeout. Too easy were those 2 points. Napakabilis na kuha ng tropa yun.
Huwag lang yung ganun. Kasi lamang mo sa kanila 11. So bumaba lang ng 9 points. Pero again, all Ginebra need to do right now, they need to just inbound the ball. Okay? And obviously DNT is gonna foul them.
Of course, they still gotta be careful of the corners. Baka ma-ball action violations yun dito. That's another option for the long Texters. Raimundo nagbabalik para kay Rudy Hatfield. gamble on the steal. Or will need to gamble. Going for that steal is Barangay Ginebra, 57 seconds away from the finals. Macklin maglalabas kasama si Raimundo, Tenorio, Barakael, and Helterbrand. Macklin over to Kirby, fouled immediately by Jason Castro. That should be good play. Yep, that is foul number 6 dito kay Gabler. So yung hinahanap na milagro na itong Talking Dex will have to get it done minus Jason Castro.
And maybe the extra rest after this conference for TNT is going to help them out in the next conference. Dahil ang isang hinahanap ng TNT ngayon is isang magandang pahinga. And it should be enough for them to recuperate.
But the core of this team is part of the Gilas pool.
Yun na nga din. And, oh nga, no, I forgot about that. And they're going to play the FIBA Championships. So forget about rest.
Coach Norman though, anong rest? Hindi pa nila iniisip ang bakasyon dito. Coach Norman will still map out this next offensive. This is Talking Tech's final timeout.
And also, you're talking about sometimes you want to go to the finals. And pag hindi ka na rin nasa finals, pag na-out ka naman, isipin mo, saan yun naman yung goal gusto mo yung nasa finals ka? And you're not always there. Pero on the other side, kung ma-eliminate ka naman, magpapahinga ka naman.
Ang problema, pati yung kaso lang dyan, makakapagpahinga ka. Kaso yung fans nyo, hindi mawala naman ang gana. Gusto mo palaging involved ang fans ng iyong team. Diba? You want to give them everything you have, leave everything on the floor.
Yun na nga, pero we're Talking Techs have been in the finals for the last how many years? We're always talking about it. Ilang beses sila nasa finals and they just won last conference.
Jared Dillinger watching his team try and battle back from an 11-point deficit with 56.2 remaining.
But knowing Coach Norman and the TNT company, the whole group, I don't think they're gonna give excuses. If we've been in the finals for the last how many years, it's no excuse for us not to be in the finals again.
The walking wounded, Netong Talking Techs, Alapag and Deo Campo, two guys who will also be part of that Gilas Pilipinas national pool. Raimundo already came over to have a word with those two as Barangay Ginebra just looks for one more stop. Wala nang timeout on Talking Techs. If they don't get a basket here, that should really do it. Peak with a catch, gets it over to Mitchell, turnaround three-pointer. Mitchell delivers. Big play for Mitchell. And now they give up the immediate foul on Tenorio. So some semblance of hope here para dito sa tropa.
A little bit. But I always want to be with the team na lumalamang ng 8 and all you have to do is foul and then shoot free throws. But I was in the situation in the final of 1995. We were already up about 4 or 5 points in the Game 7 situation. And ang ginagawa ng kalaban namin, foul lang kami ng foul. Ang ginagawa naman namin, split kami ng free throw. And eventually, we were beaten by a 3-point shot, if I'm not mistaken, and lost that Game 7 because of our missed free throws.
9 of 11 itong si Teniente. He needs both to make it a 4-possession lead. Tenorio delivers.
And no split free throws here for LA.
Reyes sliding in. 42.7 seconds na dito na. Tenorio is fouled once again. So they will keep testing the white shirts on the floor, but if Tenorio can keep making both free throws, it'll be academic as Reyes likewise fouls out of this contest.
Well, for Ginebra, he is the best guy to be on the free throw line right now. Although LA has struggled with his free throw all conference, but so far in this game, I think he has only missed 1 free throw or none at all.
LA now 11 of 14 from that free, or 11 of 13 from that free throw line.
Oh, he actually missed 2.
Tenorio goes 2 for 2 once again. Barangay Ginebra can't hardly wait for the final buzzer to go off. Larry from long range. No. Pero merong foul. Elderbrand whistled for the foul. So 3 free throws para kay Punisher.
That's his second. 3 free throws for Larry Punisher.
Big miss for Larry. As Stockton Texas refusing to go silently into the night. Mark Nagiwa is being deployed here by Coach Francis Chua. And everybody, all 21,500 in the big dome up on their feet. Punisher forced miss. Mitchell for 3. No. Mitchell again. Punches and throws. But now they give it over to Kakiwa. And Mark is fouled by Ali Peak. At talagang naubos na ang player dito ng Tropang Texters via fouls. You heard him. Ang tagal na nilang inantay na makapaglaro, na makita ulit si Mark Kagiwa dito sa loob ng Smart Araneta.
And I'm telling you, that free throw was difficult.
Marks pa huli naglaro, ito si Mark Kagiwa.
He has missed 11 straight games and that his first shot in the last 11 games and made both free throws.
Icing on the cake para dito sa Barangay Ginebra, as they will be on their way to the Cops Cup Finals starting Wednesday. Ang Gatas Republic will have to be ready dahil ang libo-libong nandirito nagsisimula na ng piyesta. Ang milyon-milyon nanonood sa kanilang mga bahay ay nagsisimula na sa kanilang pagsasaya.
Ang tawag dito sa ginawa ni Kagiwa right now is a cameo appearance. Kumbaga isang pelikula to na may isang superstar lang na lumabas ng ilang sequence lang, ilang scenes lang. And Kagiwa has done that tonight, giving a little bit of something to cheer about para dito sa crowd ng Ginebra.
At talagang lahat na nakatayo dito, inaabangan na lang yung huling 17 segundo. Can't wait. Yung eruption at the final buzzer, it's gonna be crazy, Coach Jolas.
Right here. This should be it. Please don't foul anymore. Please don't foul.
Here we go. Tinawag pa ni Tenorio. Ito si Mark Kagiwa. Ayaw bang patanggapin? Ito ang pagkamalita.
Please don't foul.
And Kagiwa, fittingly the leading scorer, Barangay Ginebra, ends the game with the ball in his hands. Barangay Ginebra back in the finals for the first time since 2011.
It's been a while for Ginebra to be back in the finals, and congratulations to Ginebra. And it's going to be an exciting series for both teams.
111-103 is your final score. And the chance of Ginebra hindi matigil dito sa loob ng Big Dome.
Your great weekend. Father, stay with us.
As Ginebra, the Ginebra San Miguel players huddle up at center court. Coach Francis Show right in the middle of it all.
3 p.m. Game 1 of the best of 5 finals.
And you cannot believe where Ginebra came from at the beginning of the season. I think they lost 6 in a row or 5 in a row. And looking at yourself right now, playing for the championship, it's something that they haven't really thought about nung nag-uumpisa pa lang sila ng season na to.
Forging into the finals via the back door. They were the 7th seed, Coach Jolas. They came in against Raidershine having to win twice. And here in the semifinals, they were down 2-1. And they also had to win twice. But Barangay Ginebra, the never side, say die spirit lives on as they win 111-103. What a storybook of a tournament para dito sa Barangay Ginebra, Coach Jolas. Would you believe it? Barangay Ginebra coming back from the grave.
I wasn't counting really for Ginebra to do really well tonight, especially when Mark Caguio went down. Dahil inisip ko saan maghahanap sila ng points dito. Who will manufacture their points when they need to? And Mark Caguio is one of the best who can create his points for them. And lo and behold, again, I was talking about the connection of LA and JJ Hildebrand na nakita natin ngayon na it has just energized the whole team.
Eto, Coach Jolas, tanungin natin paano nga ba nila ginawa ito kasama natin. Coach Al Francis Chua, Coach, saan kayo naghanap ng lakas? All the way down from the 7th seed, ang sama nung simula ng inyong tournament nyo, pero ngayon nasa finals ka.
Siguro talagang mahal kami ng tao sa taas. No? Just want to thank Lord that you keep on blessing this team. You know, especially the fans. All of you, we love you guys. We can't do this without them. Just want to say thank you to my boss, RSA, who's giving us the confidence. Chairman Robert Noon, Commissioner Noli, and my coaching staff who's there for me, and the players. You know, this is my first time with Ginebra and playing in the championship. I can't believe it.
Ang alam ko, Coach Al Francis, yung speech mo, parang nanalo na kayo ng championship. You're thanking a lot of people. And true enough, ang daming tao na tumulong sa'yo. And ikaw na rin sa isa sa mga tao siguro na akala mo na hindi na kayo makabangon after an 0-6 start.
Yeah, actually, you know, a lot of criticism. We got 0-4, and everyone won, and then we lost one, and then 6 straight. You know, masyadong madami ng testong team na to eh. And then we got into number 7, and then from number 7, twice to beat, we did it, and now twice to beat again, we did it again. Wala na akong mga hihingi pa para sa team ko. Wala na akong mahingi. They're really playing so hard for this team. And you know, the management is always with us. Kaya sabi nga ni Coach Jolas, bakit marami akong pinasalamatan? Kung alam nyo lang kung ano yung pinagdaanan namin, siguro pasasalamatan mo rin lahat ngayon kahit hindi pa championship.
Congratulations once again, Coach Al Francis Chua, and see you guys on Wednesday sa inyong pagtapat sa Alaska.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, fans. Thank you.
Yan talagang pinaguhugutan ni Coach Al Francis Chua na lakas. Yung libo-libo na palaging nasa venue at yung milyon-milyon nagdadasal sa kanilang mga bahay.
Ang maganda dito sa mga fans ng Ginebra, I know